Yana!
My bad, my bad. It's my cameo, baby.
Not the middle.
Really?
I want it, but I'm just so scared right now.
It's not supposed to be direct middle because she's gonna make
It is
the
now.
braid in the middle. I'm having a middle braid.
But I'm gonna do the middle and go on the other side.
Right.
So, it is such a struggle for me to get a middle part. I don't know why it's such a struggle, but it is. I mean, eventually I get it. It just takes a few minutes.
Middle to me. Come straight on.
And she's so goofy. She's always doing some goofy stuff.
That is not middle.
But we get it eventually.
Hold your
We
hair
get
down,
it.
Yana.
Look at it. It's over to the right.
To the left, to the left.
Yeah, you need to go to the left.
This is not good.
Because I know her face not good.
No, it ain't. This Anglo is straight.
She also has a very large.
You're so white.
I
You done?
I know.
You didn't move it over at all.
What?
It's in the
You
same
do it.
place that
You
it
do it
was.
then.
I don't want.
You go ahead. You make the part 9.
I don't want to.
That looks middle.
You're
to me.
a critic.
Sure.
You can't give constructive criticism if you're not willing to show.
It's middle. It just veers off this way.
I mean, the point is that eventually I get the middle. Okay? I'm not going to bore y'all with 3 minutes of me trying to find it, but I found it. That's what's important. So here I'm just, this actually was taken for her because she wanted to see, how they were coming along, because that's how Yana is. She needs to see every single step because she's crazy. But, And now I am on the final few braids. Yay! And I'm just showing you that I'm very anal when it comes to my parts. And I like them to be nice and straight and crisp. And I will do them 15 times over if they don't look right. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to just begin the feed-in braid so you can see the steps, like what the difference between a feed-in cornrow is versus a normal cornrow. Feed-in, you begin with the natural hair and you add weave as you go. So you'll see that. So here I am gathering up the strands, because when you start a feed-in braid, you need to start with very, very thin strands of hair. Otherwise, you will see where you fed the braid in, and you don't want to see it. You want it to look as though it is your hair. So I'm just sectioning out the pieces of hair, throwing them over her shoulder so that I can get started. And I know she is just as excited as I am for this to be almost over, because she's so tender-headed. So I know she has like a crazy headache right now, but it's all worth it in the end. I'm almost done. So I will begin my cornrow with her hair, very tiny pieces. And then I'll braid, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times down, just so that I have enough of her natural hair. Because if I don't have enough, then the braid will slip right out. So, and then you just kind of toss that weave underneath, so that as I continue to braid, you can't tell that there's any weave being added. There's no knots. And it's just nice and seamless. So as I go down the cornrow, the pieces of hair that I'm adding in will get a little thicker, because if you just add skinny pieces, then the braids will stay skinny. You want them to bulk up a little bit. And yeah. So I'm just adding them in, detangling as I go. And sometimes I will add a piece in before I've even started my next step to the braid, just because I need the bulk up to begin quicker than I don't know if this is going to make any sense for people that don't braid, but because I'm towards like the edge of her hair is a little bit thinner, so I need to add more hair earlier in the braid so that they match the rest of them. I know that's a little confusing for first timers, but there are tons of feed-in videos out there, so grab a hold of one of those bad boys.
No, ma'am.
And I'm done.
When you just know you cute. Got the little peekaboo color. And as you can see, you cannot tell that they are fake cornrows in the back.
You need
That
fake
is-
endos.
Fake endos, semi cornrow. So that if she lifts her hair up, you can't see it either.
Just let y'all know she don't turn on no heat.
Oh, shut up, babe.
I'm sitting here
Let
freezing.
me see you.
Been freezing all night. My nose red. Rudolph up in
You're
here.
being dramatic.
Oh, he's gonna offer me a blanket.
I really like the fact that you can't really see the color until you open it up.
Open it up.
Open it up.
Spread them.
She's so irking.
Magic.
That's cute.
It's the magic colors, baby.
Yeah, and we're done. Thank you, big cousin, for being my model.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Yo, it's free.
It's not that
Feel
cold.
my hands.
It's not that cold.
Freeze.